coming out today, and what I love about the world right now is there's this cross-pollination between spirituality, which has been around for thousands of years, and modern science, and it's like just cross-merging. So I guess my first question for you, I'm super interested in this notion. Could you elaborate a little bit more on how quantum science is now, one of the most validated sciences that's out there, how that confirms some of the spiritual teachings that have been around for thousands of years?
What an awesome question. I think the first thing to recognize is there's a lot more to life than what we can feel and touch. And if you look at the depth of reality, like if I put your hand under a microscope and we look deep enough under a microscope, you'll see a thing called a molecule. I think many people have heard about a molecule. And then you go deeper, you find an atom, and in the middle of the atom there's a nucleus, etc. So the lower you go in a microscope with anything, it can be your foot, it can be your hand, your brain, your heart, it can be this wooden floor, it can be any physical matter. The lower you go under a microscope, you'll actually find, scientifically proven, that your body is made up of 99.9% non-physical. That means non-physical stuff. So 99.9% of you is pure space. Right? And as Einstein said, there's two ways to live your life. One is that nothing's a miracle, and two is that everything's a miracle. So the question is, what is this space? Who am I really? And that's the greatest question in the history of humanity. Who am I? And so the truth is, well, you're made up of 99.9% pure consciousness, pure quantum potential, and the rest, 0.01%, is the physical. So when you take that quantum science, which has now been proven for 102 years since Max Planck won a Nobel Prize for this kind of work, and you look at Eastern philosophies and ancient scriptures, you'll see that this has been around for a very long time. It's not new. In fact, it's a universal truth. It's always been. But it's only recently where the Western world is really starting to grasp the concept of how beautiful, how powerful, and how much love we really have inside of ourselves.